YouTube? I got a message I like to give. All right, so over these last couple days, we've seen a lot of stuff happen. You know, we've had highs and lows when thinking about what's going on in the world with these wars with Iran and Israel and, you know, how people feel about the whole thing. And I gotta say, man, it's shocking to me how many people had so much to say about President Trump. So many people had so much to say in favor of a regime that hates us, you know, basically in favor. So it's like they threw President Trump underneath the bus in favor of a regime that would annihilate us if given the chance. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mama Dawn? It blows my mind to see. It doesn't blow my mind, actually. It doesn't, because I've been calling this stuff out, you know, in 2020 when people were asking me like how I felt about these black social media influencers or black political analysts that are conservatives, that are super MAGA, and their take on things. And it's funny to see today everybody saying what I was saying back then about these people. Y'all didn't think about it back when I was telling you, you know, of why I didn't care too much for a Candace Owens, how I believe that she's a very intelligent woman, you know, and God bless her. But I disliked the way that she spoke because her takes, in my opinion, because I come from a different environment than she came from, I didn't like her take about how she spoke about the black community. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that got their rise from doing that. That got their rise from being racial dividers, basically, pushing race hate. And for the black social media influencers or black conservatives, right, they had to come out and just talk about how stupid black people was. Come on, Mr. Wasp, go away. They had to come out and talk about how stupid black people were and how white people are the best thing under the sun, you know. And then on the other side, you got like see how they're pushing this little Gen Z guy, Nick Fuentes. He's pushed out there big time right now, but he pushes so much racial hate. They're trying to appeal to the young Hispanic white males, so they put him out there because he's gonna say the things that they want people to think. Thank you, I appreciate that. So now they want a young Hispanic or white male, to whoever they are, they want them to feel like they're superior because they're not black. And then they'll say all these horrible things about black people and say all these horrible things about people that wear the yarmulke. They talk all this stuff about Jewish people. Look at Candace Owens right now. All she's doing, whole bunch of anti-Israel, anti-Jewish, all and pushing these conspiracy theories that, and I love a good conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fact that she's talking about the conspiracy theories. It's the way in which she's doing it, trying to stoke hate, but at the same time now throwing Trump underneath the bus, even though he's the reason why she has a platform in the first place. Same thing with the Hodge twins. I was shocked at this because the Hodge twins was always funny, hilarious. Like I would crack up. I was so excited when they shared my stuff. But now to see the way that they come out saying the exact same things as Candace Owens, it blows my mind. But again, I'm glad it is happening because it just let me know that I was right back then. I was right back then about what exactly the whole thing was, because now the only question that I have is, who is paying them? Who is paying these people to come out, and were they always put in there for this, what's happening right now? Right now, they're trying to sway people. When you have Candace Owens coming out and telling people that are serving in the military to go ahead and get dishonorably discharged, you're telling these people to go against the oath that they made to serve the United States, to protect the United States from all domestic, foreign, or to all threats, domestic and foreign, or foreign and domestic, to uphold the Constitution and obey all lawful orders given from their officer. You're telling them to get dishonorably discharged because you thought that Trump was going to end up being like Bush. You thought that Trump was trying to drag us into a war. It's okay if you had that feeling like, man, I don't want to get dragged into a war, and to feel about, you know, talk about how you feel if that happened, like I did. I said, I don't want a war. But do you notice the difference between what I did and what y'all did, Candace and Hodge twins and Fuentes and all these other People, you notice the difference? I called for prayer for our president. I called God and said, God, please give our president and our leaders in the world the wisdom to make the right decisions so that we don't go into a war. I didn't throw our president underneath the bus and all the things that y'all did. And the reason why I'm talking about them specifically is because you guys got your following from screaming MAGA. You got your following from being conservatives, and you got your following from talking all kind of smack about Democrats. And then you turn around and you become these toxic, hate-filled, hate-spreading, divisive people. And instead of apologizing and saying, you know what, I misspoke. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't like war, and I really got a heart for what's going on over here in this country, and I did it. Instead of doing that, you double down. You double down. You talk about disingenuous. You talk about all these people that are paid shills, all the smack that y'all talked. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in MTG. Real disappointed in MTG. I didn't vote for this. See, what y'all fail to realize is, you know, that the government, the president, they know the things that we don't know. As hard as that is for everybody to understand, they know things that they can't reveal to the public, which is why you heard my take, like my take on the deportations. I would love for everybody to be able to stay in our country, right? All the good people that have come from all over the world, I would love for, oh, you know what, you guys, I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I got to get off here real quick. I got to make this phone call. Hold that thought. I will be back. All right. Tune back in. I'll be back on at 4 o'clock. All right. 4 o'clock. That's 15 minutes. I apologize. I'll be back. Y'all ain't going to want to miss this. All right.